dust devil swept you away. It's still not real, lashing out in the silence. Talk to me. Dust devil swept you away. My recollections are all that's left of you. Swirling sway without me. Dust devil swept you away. Whirling, playful dancing about you. What's left of you is ash and earth and this silent horizon. Dust devil swept you away. It's still not real. Ash and earth and silence. Dust devil swept you away. My recollections are all that's left of you. Swirling sway without me. Dust devil swept you away. Whirling, playful dancing. What's left of you is ash and earth and silent horizon. Swirling sway without me. Dust devil swept you away. Whirling, playful dancing about you. What's left of you is ash and earth and silence.
That was a beautiful little song. I like beautiful little songs. How do I sound, guys? I've been playing with my volume a little bit. Oh yeah, I gotta get a link for people to come in with. Should I set up a room for a trap, or should I just give you just the regular link? I think I'll put out the regular link, see if anybody bites. I had one bite earlier today. That was fun. Yeah, they do move pretty quick. I agree. Well, from what I've seen, didn't deal with too many of them, but the further up they came up to South Carolina when I got down there. When I was really young, I got to see a couple in Florida. Didn't get to play with them. Gators. But they usually don't bother you that much. You know, keep them out of your neighborhood. Hey, Dr. Bob. How you doing? Everything's flat, yeah. Well, it's measured flat for sure. There's hills, bumps on it, yeah. But I mean, what's at the end of it? That's a good question. And Discovery, which was done much earlier. Maybe I'll go back and do some more flat earth, flat water stuff to show you what they found back in the old days. Yeah. I was down at a lake in South Carolina one time. We were at what was a music thing, music festival, and there's gators down at the lakes down there. That's mid South Carolina. So And there's tons of gator farms down there, Florida way. Got to visit a few of those in my lifetime. I ran into a few behind my house when I lived in Florida. Well, that's pretty much all swamp down at where I was at. So they like lived there for some reason. Yeah, I never went hunting any or on gator patrol like Big Pine there. But if I had to, I'd do it. Yeah, Flatwater's got some good content. Guess what? A lot of it's been pulled off his channel. He rotates stuff. He's done some recent stuff too. Haven't covered any of that. So I want to look at orbits. I haven't really got a chance. I want to see what they say about these things. But your dreaming thing, after you started typing it, I got this thing in my feed from NASA. It's really weird. It's live from the International Space Station. It's called Dream Trips. I'll show you guys. It's really weird. They're reading my chat. I know they are. They're sending the guy a dream trip from the International Space Station. And they're covering all my bases, I guess. Like, yeah, look, dream trips. Look at this. Right out the port window, man. We're looking at the roundest. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see, we got sound too. Listen. Can you hear that? Is that what dreams sound like? 24/7. International Space Station dream trips. Night flight with NASA. Get rid of the chat. Man, I'm telling you. They blurred out this here for some reason. I've never seen a skunk ape, Big Pine. I hear they stink. Like a Sam Squitch. Oh, look, it's upside down. Woo-hoo. Man, they got all kinds of angles. Yes, ma'am. Look. Oh, the Earth just changed again. And its orientation seems to be moving too. Look at the solar panel there. It's like, and why is it pointing down? Or maybe we're just looking at the wrong side of it. I don't know. I wonder what continent they're over there. I've never seen that one. Absolutely real. Look at all those chemtrails. You don't see all those chemtrails? All those clouds were made by cloud seed. There's a big one there. Look at that big square box underneath it. These guys are having fun with this graphic design stuff. Notice how the Earth has a nice blue glow, huh? And technically that International Space Station is in an orbit, right? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh, look, this view this way. I mean, what the hell? Even the rate changed to the rotation. Yeah. Nobody's paying attention to this shit. They just chalk it up, put it on the background. Oh, look. International Space Station. It's a dream trip. Yeah. I'm dreaming about it every day. I would like to be up there on the International Space Station. With not James. I call him James Hatfield. With Chris Hatfield and his guitar, sitting around the campfire. Yeah, those are not normal cloud patterns. And the Earth doesn't change its shape like that. Oh, look, now it's moving way fast. Holy shit. I just sped the footage up. Did I put a link in the chat yet? I don't remember if I did. I thought I had my YouTube open. I guess I don't. I gotta open it up. That way I can put a link in there for those bright young minds that want to come over and talk. I heard Taboo Conspiracy is a liar. I don't know. I ain't buying it. He presented an observation he found, and automatically, the only rebuttal I got back was, "You're a liar." Go watch the other live stream, the quickie I did this morning. 21 people are watching this show. Holy shit. You got nothing better to do on the weekend? And listen to your own voice, especially the nasally voice I got right now. I got a permanent cold that'll never go away. Living in the mountains so long, I think. I'll pin the actual link to the Restream studio. Don't like setting up a Google. Just watching this view from outer space. It's putting me in a dream, I'm telling you. Yeah, they said he was a liar because he actually saw the mountaintops in a profile in a long-range photograph from a normie. Hey, John. Yeah. I didn't buy it, you know. It's not like somebody's trying to come in. No, he just said that he called them out, too, on exactly what they say about it, too. Really funny. He's like, he read the Globie's mind. Hey, logical. We're 250 miles above the surface of said sphere right now and cruising at 1,700, or what is it? 17,000 miles an hour according to their trajectory. Now that damn thing just keeps changing constantly. I don't think it's the same footage, and it says it's live, so. And it's amazing. Well, I think I'm done with the bullshit. Bye-bye, NASA. They ain't changed a lick. Somebody's in here? Who is it? Nope. Somebody's trying to join. Oh, I rolled my ankle today. Coming out the door at daughter's house where I was coming over to babysit, and she's got one level of her porch out in the front. It's about 2 inches higher than the other, and I just put all my weight on it. Didn't even think about it, and it just rolled it right. Yeah, but I'm better now. It hurt halfway through work. I was like starting to swell up, get red. I just kept walking on it. Doing good. So the next thing I wanted to look at was I got another thing on my feed. It's my Blue Origin flight to space. That says a lot. Yeah, no, it's a badass thing. Super, the planet. It just, I don't know. It's in your face constantly. You don't see it ever, and the only time you do see it's with the government organizations and stuff. No, it ain't looking no better. This picture's starting to change even more. How many cameras they got on this thing? Oh yeah, Russia launched their rocket today. They're gonna send a cargo up to what's that place again? The ISS. So got a live feed from that. I did. I popped a couple of things. Nothing fancy or anything, but the swelling's gone down. It's just a little sore. That's about all. That's what I get for standing on my feet for 9 hours straight. Oh yeah, the Blue Origin thing. This is one of the girls that went up on the Blue Orbit. Speaks volumes. I didn't get to watch it all. I figure you might get a kick out of it. I know. But we waste a lot of money on this shit. And we have a lot more problems just here. I mean, I can go down the road to the corner. Somebody else trying to come in? No, not yet. I keep getting alerts. Let's go to her Blue Origin.
5, 4, command engine start. 2, 1, ignition.
Look at her. Oh my God.
Back in November, I became the 100th
Yeah, of
woman
course you
to
did.
fly to space. Going to space has been something that I've dreamed about and worked toward for 2 decades. And I want you to join me as I prepare for and embark on my trip to the stars. 3 days before our launch, we arrive in Texas.
Yeah. Oh, look, another flat Earth proof right there in the
One
sky.
small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Of course.
Texas has always played an important role in space exploration, but we're not headed to NASA. We're headed to the middle of the West Texas desert to Blue Origin Launch Site 1, where they launch and land astronauts in a rocket of their own design. Unlike the rockets used by Neil Armstrong, Sally Ride, and Mae Jemison, to name a few, the rocket we'll be flying in is fully autonomous and
Of course it is.
99% reusable. This means there are no spacecraft pilots on board, and the entire rocket will be
I know what
autonomously launched
autonomous-
into space
Thank you.
62 miles above the planet and autonomously landed back down on Earth.
Wow.
We're flying in the New Shepard rocket, named after the first American
Alan
in space,
Shepard, yeah,
Alan
I know who he is.
Shepard, who flew a similar flight trajectory as our flight. My launch will be the 28th New Shepard
It is.
flight overall. That's why we're the
So they shoot this
NS-28
thing up
mission.
straight up and they just
The
pop
ninth
off the top
human
and it
flight
comes
for
right back
Blue
down.
Origin, and
Yeah, that is
finally
space
the
travel at
11th
its
launch
finest.
of this
Yeah.
exact rocket. As soon as we arrive in the astronaut
No.
village, we meet the crew that
I don't
will be
think she's
flying
lying,
with.
I think.
And then it was time to settle in our individual airstreams to relax and sleep before the start
He
of our
actually
busy
thinks
training
that's space.
schedule.
We each get our own little Airstream. This is the bathroom. We have our little living area
The VR
here.
tour.
A kitchen.
Yeah, there's the husband.
Tommy. And then we have our bedroom here. You can see human for size. I've taped some
It is evil, yeah.
of my family and friends' pictures here. I have the 99 female astronauts who came before me. There is one spot left to fill, which I plan to fill on Friday.
As the host of my show, Exploration Outer Space,
You got
I'd
a
actually
show, too,
met
yes.
and interviewed many of
That's how
these
she got the
women.
gig.
And for the
She had a
last 10
show on
years of
YouTube.
producing my show, I often wondered if I would ever get to see what they saw. In a few days,
She gets to
I get
seesaw.
my chance.
Bill Rocket.
Good morning from the
Okay.
astronaut village. I'm
The
on my
astronaut.
way to the first day
Need a broke
of
leg.
astronaut training.
Good morning, astronauts. Welcome to the Astronaut Training Center.
Woo! Look at how his shape he is.
The last time I was here, I was interviewing other astronauts. And now,
Who her name's on?
my name is on the door.
Sure.
It was the most emotional feeling seeing my name stitched into that blue suit, something I dreamt about for a long time. With my suit on and my adrenaline pumping, I headed to the next step of training.
This is a simulator. So this is a mock-up, a one-to-one mock-up of the New Shepard capsule. So we can go in and get a feel for it. We can look out the windows. We can feel all the handholds and sit in the seats and get a feel for what it might be like when we're
He
up
does
in
wanna feel all
space.
the handholds.
Right now, we are
Just saying. How much more longer is this thing? Let's get to the cut to the chase. I don't want to go through a whole damn. You know what they're going to show you inside of the cabin, yada yada. The people getting on board. Let's get to the actual launch. Let's compare to the thrust she's going through. I know we're going through a week of whatever the fuck this is. All right, I think this is it right here. It looks like it. Give it a shot, lady.
She loves her. With that last goodbye, it was time to secure my dream.
I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe I'm here. This is the extra hydrogen burning off. We have liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen
Yes, it
fueling this rocket, but hydrogen is a very tiny molecule, so it leaks quite easily. And so to control those leaks in a safe way,
We've seen these molecules.
they burn it off. Here we go.
I want to
Let's
ask
go to
everybody in the
space.
audience, guys. Have you ever seen a hydrogen molecule? Anybody? Just throwing it out there. I mean, like you pulled up this microscope, saw this. That's how it escapes. No, I think it's lighter than the air around it. That's why it gets away so easy. It's hard to keep, and it's. I hate to say the word buoyant, but It's lighter than the air around it. That's the best way I can say it. So it's going to find its equilibrium. Yeah. Hey, there you go. And why would they use helium, hydrogen, any of these lightweight gases? They need them because you can't fly up there. Anyways, yeah, Botox. Mm-hmm. She probably needs her booster too. Yeah. She's a normie. Like, she just believes everything. Just walks around with her head shoved up her. No, I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, go to proceed. T minus 10. Go to proceed. 9, 8, 7.
He was here earlier.
5,
4, 3, 2,
When the link. He's probably tired. Let's wait. I just got off work. How fast did he get there?
New Shepard has cleared the tower and is heading to space.
Guys, this is amazing.
Look, she's already starting to
As I
fall
watched
back.
the earth fall below me, I thought of all of my family and friends who helped get me here. And the words from my dad's letter were replaying in my head.
Yeah,
When
that's
you
good
board the
as-
New Shepard capsule, you won't just be carrying my ring into the stars. You'll also be carrying my dreams, my heart, and all my love with you. I love you, Dad.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, wow,
does
look
remind
at
me
the
of Alpha
dark.
Tower. I'm not looking at any curvature at all.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
Unstrap, honey, and go fly up.
Stand by separation.
There, Roger.
Stand by separation.
So we're supposedly kind of, I mean, if you got it up
Oh my
there,
God.
wouldn't that take you in the orbit
Oh,
of
there we
gravity with
go.
one holding you there?
Take your time, guys. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
You can see it from the fucking ground. Oh, that's the one from the back down. Never mind. Look at that trash can.
Wow, see you guys.
It was literally in a free fall.
Mommy
Parabolic
from
motion.
I love you.
Do you see the curve of the air from there, honey?
It's Mommy from space. I love you. Mom and Dad, you're the reason I'm here.
Aw. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody's here because of their mom and dad.
You guys,
That's
I
amazing.
told you I'd bring your wishes to the stars, as promised.
I didn't
I
care.
love you, Mom.
That's why nobody's really.
I hope all your dreams come true.
Yeah, we got a Nazis upside down. How'd that happen?
God, that's space. We're in space right now.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
1 minute warning. 1 minute warning.
Oh, this is
1 minute.
our planet. Reach. Foot.
You better get in there.
In.
I have not seen anything weird at all. Keep going.
6, 6, and 5.
I was up there, have a camera on the fucking window. Pointing down. Say, now wait for the landing and the speech of how wonderful it was, how elated you are, and all the physical therapy she's got to go through from being.
In about 20 seconds, the drogues are going to deploy. That's going to slow us down a little bit more. You can hear the thrusters thrusting. That's stabilizing our capsule as we descend back down to Earth. The capsule.
Stand by drogue.
Here come the drogues.
Here
Here we go. Whoa! Drogues deployed.
Oh wow,
There
there's
we
parachute.
go.
Stand by main. Stand by main.
Amazing. Here we go.
Let's see the dust cloud. Ready? Oh, there it is.
Yes! There go our drones! I'm the 100th woman in space! Flying to space was something I had dreamed about and worked
Yeah,
toward
yeah.
for 2
Look at it,
decades, and it
nice
was
exit, yeah.
everything I hoped it would be and so much more.
Come on now.
I'm so grateful to my husband for
The
being an
audience, they gotta
equal
hear that.
partner in adventure, making it possible for both of us to have a family and a career. To my mom and dad, who became my inner voice telling me that all of this was possible. To my kids for always being the best part of my life. To everyone at Blue Origin who built
There's no
this
re-entry.
marvel of human
They never left.
spaceflight. And finally, to all of you.
That's
I
sad.
hope you always
Stay curious and
Oh, that was fun. Yeah, that was fun. Now, the next thing I want to look at orbits. Yeah, why not? Something about an orbit to Mars. I think they want to get there one day. Yeah, they were pretty. What did I do with that? You hear Elon do a speech on it first, though. I think it'd be funny. The Russian thing ain't started yet. The docking part. I missed the launch. Yeah, that was cringe. I agree. But that's what I was dreaming about when I was a kid. No. I wonder what it's like in orbit. Or in there. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Super. That was the first thought that came to mind. U-2 spy planes. Yeah. Elon Musk. A beautiful explanation for orbital mechanics. This is going to be epic. The moron is going to talk about something. Let's see. He's a puppet on a string. Look at this. Does he look like a happy man to you guys? I'm just saying. Nah. I'm not going to be on too late. I got to work again tomorrow, too. And I got a couple of chores I got to take care of before I go to sleep tonight. It's going to be fun. But I thought I want to get Zero Fear. They don't know or even think there is they're wanting to be a god. And they're putting all the shit together. They have no control over the nature and the earth that God created. So they're going to regret it later on. And especially probably on their deathbed is more what I'm thinking. So let's see what Mr. Musk has to say about his beautiful explanation for mechanics of the orbital variety.
Probably, and the most significant thing is being able to land an orbit-class rocket boost stage and bring it both back to Cape Canaveral, land on land, and be able to land on a drone ship out in the ocean.
That brings up a question.
There is a bit of an education.
Do you need to land your reentrable rocket stages on a platform in the ocean? I don't think you do. I think you can, if you can launch it over land, you can redirect that stage. You drop it before it gets up into orbit and land it here. And he just did it earlier, didn't he? Blue Origin did. So why does he? I don't know. Because it's out of sight.
Process that's needed
Like
to
J.J.
understand
Walker.
orbital dynamics.
Dynamite.
Because a lot of people are confused of why the heck are you landing landing a rocket on a ship in the ocean? That seems pretty inconvenient. And the reason is because that going up and staying up is actually about velocity horizontal to the Earth's surface. So there's a huge difference between space and orbit. It's like
Hold on, wait a
space you
minute.
can
Did you
think of
see
as
the quotes he did? Space. Yeah. He knows. You saw that. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back a bit. Watch what he does.
there's a huge difference between space and orbit.
There you go.
It's like,
you saw that? The fucker knows, dude. Yep. Look at the look. up there. You see that? Too many tails, dude. This monkey knows. Look at him. We'll play that again one more time. Take it back. Watch this. Watch. That's all. I don't need to watch any more of this video. He knows.
There's a huge difference between space and orbit. Like space, you can think of as like, say, being the international waters boundary for the Pacific Ocean. Like if you go, 100 miles offshore.
I'm going to tell you right now. It's not even speculation. He knows. Look at that chagrin. Yeah. The way his eyes are smiling. They're pulling our legs. I'm telling you. I bet you did, Maria. Boom. Caught red-handed.
Technically out of coastal waters, now you're in the Pacific.
Right.
So it's like technically you're in the Pacific, but
right
orbit
now,
is like circumnavigating the globe.
Send me my origin.
It's a really giant difference. And the reason that things go up and stay up is because you're zooming around the Earth so fast that your outward radial acceleration is equal to the inward acceleration of gravity.
Uh-huh.
And so those balance out, and you have a net zero gravity.
You remember the last video I watched on the G plane, and acceleration is supposedly gravity, but they can't define it as a force. But he just called it a force. He's stupid, but he knows they're faking this shit, and he's behind half of it now. And he has to do this. I guarantee you, they take all his money from him, and all his SpaceX and all the rest of it. Bye, honey. Ain't gonna happen. That boat won't float. And you're lying. We saw the tell space in quotes, and the rolling of the eyes straight up, because you're looking for that next line you remembered or you're memorizing. You're scripted. You're lying, dude. I hate to tell you that. I'm calling you out, Elon. Prove me
so
wrong.
When you see the space station, the thing that's little sort of counterintuitive is that the space station is actually zooming around the Earth at 17,000 miles an hour.
Is it now?
Even though it seems like it just...
It seems really still.
You watched that footage we were watching earlier.
Really, really...
It wasn't a constant rate at all. But they kept speeding it up, slowing it down, taking different angles. It would be one constant speed if you're in an orbit. You wouldn't be able to even tell. Yeah, I think I named this thing amply. This stream, orbits are bullshit.
Fast. I mean, to put that into perspective.
In quote. Yes.
A bullet from a .45 gun, handgun, is just below the speed of sound. So the space station is going more than 25 times faster than that.
Sure it is.
And that's what's needed actually
Convince
to go up
me.
and stay up.
Everybody nod along.
And that's why there's the term escape velocity, not escape altitude. There's no such thing as an escape altitude. There's only an escape velocity.
You need to be a certain speed to escape the gravity of the Earth.
Yeah, you can think of gravity as kind of a funnel in space-time.
Oh, we can.
Now
gravity is a funnel.
We're thinking like a coin.
Of course, it's a funnel. You can slice and dice with it too, and I'll sell you a bucket full of it later. He's doing this with almost half a straight face, though. Yeah, go find it. All right. Hey, bring it back over here. We'll play it. Now I'm intrigued for the rest of the speech. See what kind of bullshit else he's going to hand. Yeah.
Funnel. Like it's very much like that. But it's obviously sort of a four-dimensional coin funnel. But,
is it four-dimensional?
If you spin a marble or a coin on a coin funnel, when it's far out, it sort of spins slowly, and then as it gets closer, it spins faster and faster. And if you were to start at the bottom of the coin funnel and you wanted to exit,
now
you'd
he's stuttering
horizontally, and it would spin out.
Yeah.
And that's really how you get to orbit.
You should see the title of this.
How does that
gravity well is like a funnel?
Why you want to land on the
explanation
ship in the ocean?
Of orbital mechanics.
Because in order to get to orbit, all that matters is your horizontal velocity. Your altitude doesn't really matter. In fact,
so I'm in orbit right now when I take a step.
The force of gravity at say
he said now it's a force
nominal.
Going from funnel to force. All right, here we go.
boundary of space, 100 kilometers, is almost exactly the same as it is on the surface of the Earth. It's like if it's a few percent lower than the surface of the Earth. So in order to go up and stay up, the only thing that matters is how fast are you going horizontal to the Earth's surface.
He wouldn't even got through the first
So you have that
3 seconds.
outward radial acceleration, or think of it like maybe like tetherball or something like that.
Is it
It's
like
really
tetherball?
that outward acceleration is the thing that matters.
Yeah, that's a great explanation. It's a beautiful, tetherball. Yeah. So where's the rope at? That's what I want to know. Oh, Elon's already tying his own noose.
And so when the rocket is going to orbit,
Holy crap.
the only reason it's going up is to get out of the thick part of the atmosphere. Because at high velocity, the atmosphere is thick as molasses. And so it goes up very briefly, but if you look at a long exposure of the rocket's trajectory, you'll see it goes up, but immediately curves over and starts going horizontal. And so at the point at which the point at which the stages separate, those two stages, the primary boost stage, which is the most expensive part of the rocket,
is it?
the point at which that staging occurs can be as high as Mach 10. But it's going away from the launch site at 10 times the speed of sound. So in order to get back to the launch site, you would have to have enough fuel and oxygen to reverse out that velocity and boost back all the way to the launch site.
And well, I could just sit here and do this whole thing, and you probably would get the same amount of knowledge out of what he's saying right now. And
you just don't have the physics of it. Don't really allow you to have that much. It's not about saving money on fuel or anything. It's just physically impossible.
Is it now?
So
I think this whole damn thing is physically impossible.
Because another sort of thing about if you're in space is that there's nothing to react against. So, like whereas an aircraft can circle very easily because it's reacting against air.
Talking about aircraft.
In vacuum, there's nothing to react against. So the only way to go back the other direction is to apply just as much energy as it took you to go. If you want to go backwards, you have to apply just as much energy as it took you to go forwards. In fact, well, twice as much, really, because you've got to zero it out, and then you've got to...
So you've got to land elsewhere.
Sure.
Yeah, so bottom line is this thing is zinging out to sea at 10 times faster than a bullet.
It may well be over the ocean, because the ocean covers most of the...
Oh, it's actually, at the point of separation, it's not that far away. It's maybe 100 kilometers away from the launch site, but it is going like hell in the opposite, away from the launch site. So the only way to really land it is to have it continue on that arc, that ballistic arc, and then land far out to sea on a ship that's pre-positioned to a particular latitude and longitude, very, very precise, to within about a meter.
In a meter.
And then the rocket will then go from vacuum through rarefied air at hypersonic velocity. So when it's in vacuum, it has to, obviously you can't use aerosurfaces. You have to use nitrogen jets to control the attitude and position. And then as it starts to encounter the air,
he's not even a good actor.
Grid fins, because grid fins look like sort of like a waffle.
He's a bad actor.
They work quite well across a wide regime, from both very high velocity hypersonics through supersonic, transonic, and subsonic. So it's hard to have aerosurfaces that work well across that entire regime. And then so once the air forces become high, it uses the four grid fins to sort of control its attitude.
To land itself.
Yeah, it's controlling.
I'm having a nightmare right now.
Controlling pitch, yaw, and roll with the grid fins.
But it's a beautiful thing. Just telling you.
And then those grid fins will then position it to where it's fairly close to the ship, and then it will light, in this case, 3 of the 9 engines to arrest the velocity, and then drop to 1 engine for precision right before landing.
Well, hell. He knows they ain't doing it. He gave away his tells at the beginning of his speech, space, and he rolled his eyes, and the stuttering all the way through. Yeah, it's worse than sophistry. It's bad sophistry. It's like Elmer Fudd going, when he's done, like telling you what he's gonna do. You gonna get that wabbit? Yeah. Jesus. And that's the best they got to offer, huh? Hey, he's gonna lead us to Mars, according to the plan. It's pitiful. Yeah. I guess they think we're stupid. To be honest. Well, most people are. They're not. They don't, or they don't care. They post anything. How you doing, dude? Welcome to Late Night with Ledwell. There you go. Well, we haven't docked with the Russian thing. Ain't started yet. Let's see. Let's start playing. That's what they say. Oh, wait a minute. This is brought to you by NASA too, and we get a whole bunch of screen with data on it. Let's see. In Russian. They're talking in English too. I guess it's not really live. Yep, it advertised it as live. That's not worth watching. Well, let's go to my orbit videos that I pulled up. We'll look at orbits. Easy Orbital Mechanics Part 3. Interplanetary Travel. Sounds like an interesting read. Hey, Josh, how you doing, dude? It's beyond words. Did you catch Musk's speech? Here, let me give you the link so you can have a laugh later. But he's got some tells in there too. Yeah. I ain't buying it. A beautiful speech on orbital mechanics. It's priceless. Holy crap, dude. This is an endless, what do you call it? I call it a treasure chest of bullcrap. And these people are smart, supposedly. I don't know. And the Russian thing's gone. Yeah, the orbital thing. That's what I wanted to do. So let's look at one of their videos explain what do you call it again? Yeah. Easy orbits, interplanetary travel. Sounds like it's interesting. Exploring space. We just had the most beautiful speech about exploring space. If you think they can go where they're going, bye-bye. Maybe you'll get there one day. You could be like that girl who took the Blue Origin flight.
Now, getting to another planet in our solar system is a bit more tricky.
It's tricky.
Let's say we want to go to Mars, which is the next one over.
Mars is the next one over.
Our frame of reference here changes, and we're going to be working with the entire velocity that Earth already has going around the Sun, and we need to add to that velocity to expand our orbit and intercept Mars, which orbits the Sun roughly once every 2 years. From what we saw in the previous videos, you might assume that we should fire our engines this way, since we're trying to get to a higher orbit. But let's not forget that we're already starting out within Earth's gravity well, so to minimize fuel consumption,
wait a minute.
we actually...
There's something that have they proven. Did he say gravity well? I guess we're in a gravity well. We get out the marbles in the bowling ball. Yeah, about all those dead missing scientists. They were getting ready to blow the whistles on whatever range they're in, I'm pretty sure. That's why they're disappearing. Makes me want to sign up with the program.
We need to light our engines here, just above the sunset line, so that our initial speed around Earth...
Sunset line, hold on.
...adds up to Earth's speed around the Sun, to direct us to where Mars is going to be when we cross its orbit. So if you land on Mars in, say, 6 to 8 months, the planets are now out of alignment, and you'll have to wait a while for the trip back to Earth to be possible without needing an enormous amount of fuel. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to leave any questions you have in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos in this series.
Number one, these things are really stupid. I mean, simple.
So contrary to what you see in movies, spacecraft can't just sit around in space near a planet because they'd fall right into it.
You mean like
to stay in space?
ISS station because it's sit next to the planet while it's moving. Oh, okay.
We need to get into orbit.
Do we?
So first we take off from Earth's surface, fly up past the atmosphere, and keep accelerating more and more, so that we start looping around Earth before we could fall back into it. Now we're in orbit. This is where we're in 0G because even though we're still pulled downwards, we're just sort of free falling back onto our own trajectory. Now, for example, to get to the moon, we need to point forward and fire our engines to expand our orbit until it intersects with the moon's path. Now, even though the moon's gravity is starting to pull us in, we still need to flip around and burn our engines in reverse to slow down and get into orbit.
And how do you do that in the vacuum? Yeah, that's a good question.
At this point, we can pick a spot to land, burn our engines against our trajectory, and come down to the surface.
Oh, that's how they do it.
So that's it for now, guys. Just something you can share with a friend who wants to learn more about space travel without all the fancy math or terminology. Thanks for watching, and check the comments section for more details, and stay tuned for more videos.
Let's go to part 2. This thing looks hilarious.
Much like when you throw an object up in the air and it travels in an arc where the speed's slowest at the top, in space you'll be orbiting a body slower at your highest point and faster at your lowest point. And if you have the same orbital path as something else, that already means you're going at the same velocity, and speeding up or slowing down will actually mean you're just changing the shape of your orbit. So you can't actually catch up to something if you're orbiting on the same path because your velocities are fixed. Instead, you can just slow down to shrink your orbit, essentially creating a shortcut to intercept your objective, and then speed back up so that you stay in the same orbit. And if we're orbiting in a circle and we just want to get to a higher orbit, we need to first fire our engines forward to raise our orbit on the opposite end, and then wait until we reach that high point and fire our engines again to circularize it. So firing our engines directly towards the destination won't really work because we're already going really fast in a totally different direction. Instead, we want to just add to the velocity we've already gained and let gravity itself direct us to the destination.
ARD, how you doing, man? Holy crap. Is there more to this? We already watched part 3. Let's see if there's more to this. It's explaining it all to me. Let's see if there's a part 4.
Now, getting to another planet in our solar...
We've already seen that. I don't think there's a part 4. NASA's got some... Oh, look. It's Scott Kelly. He teaches orbital mechanics, too. So we got one guy bullshitting you, and these people look at that duper's delight on Scott's face. Yeah, his twin. Yeah, him and the DNA changed because they were in orbit. Yeah, whatever. That proved they were in orbit. Yeah, check the DNA. Yeah, that'll do it. Well, let's see what that 8 years ago. These don't look like they're really monetized. Let's take a look at it.
You can watch down here in the corner.
Man, you are not a particularly good pilot.
Yeah, I'm not flying it. It's the computer's doing it. Hi, everybody. This is Lee Hutchinson from Ars Technica, and I'm here today with astronaut Scott Kelly. Scott has just spent a year on the International Space Station. We're glad to be back on Earth with us.
Earth's good.
We're going to be playing Kerbal Space Program, which is a space simulator.
Watch that again. Earth's good. Gives you the side look, dude. Another tell. These fuckers are bad at poker. I'm telling you.
Glad to be back on Earth with us.
Earth's good.
We're going to be playing Kerbal Space Program, which is a space simulator, and we're going to be having Scott sort of walk us through some aspects of space flight, assuming our rocket doesn't blow up. You ready, Scott?
Ready to go.
Oh, we're going. We're doing.
We're staged up here on our launch pad. We have sort of a nice little fake space shuttle. It's got boosters and everything. It works just like the real space shuttle.
I'm sure.
So before we hit go here, can you tell us very briefly exactly what an orbital inclination is, what that means in this context?
It's basically the highest point of latitude that you'll get to in your orbital ground track, latitude relative to the equator.
Here we go. So we're on autopilot right now, and the game is going to take us, hopefully, through this launch sequence. In real life, you've got quite a bit of atmosphere to punch through.
In the video game, looks like he might be a little down, dude. Not to say it's bad or he's stupid. It's just like why they look for sympathy, I think, when they do these things. So they'll pick the guy who can articulate the best with maybe some issues, but God made
that period you always hear the PAO officer call out about max Q.
Max Q.
What is max Q?
It's maximum dynamic pressure. Q is the symbol in aerodynamics for dynamic pressure, and max Q is when your combination of your speed and the thickness of the atmosphere gives you the maximum pressure on the vehicle, and it's pretty short. Shortly after launch, engines will throttle down to avoid getting to too high of a max dynamic pressure, and then they'll throttle back up. And the common call you'll hear on the ground is go at throttle up.
Now, you don't fly this hands-on. The computer does the assembly.
Yeah, the computer flies the space shuttle to space. In an emergency, if you had issues with the control, you can take over manually after 90 seconds.
So they don't do shit. This is all just a ride. We're just passengers. I think somebody said that was Buzz Aldrin at one point in time. Yeah, remember that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so far, definitely not convinced about any of this orbital shit.
And I want to point out that this Jebediah Kerman looks like my brother a little bit.
Well, they're twins, so he looks just like him.
So apogee is the highest point in your orbit, the furthest away from the surface, and perigee is the lowest point in your orbit. So in this case, we are at apogee. And if we were going to circularize our orbit, we would, the best way to do it, I think the most fuel efficient way to do it is to do it at apogee. Actually, the space shuttle has 2 ohms burns generally, and the first one is to give you a little bit more delta V to get to orbit. The second one is the one that's done at your apogee or, pretty close to it, which then circularizes your orbit. So instead of, coming back and re-entering the Earth's atmosphere, you're in a, more of a circle versus an ellipse.
Now, we can kind of demonstrate that a little bit by changing our orbit here. If I apply a little bit of thrust here, and then we pop back and look at our orbital map, we can see already immediately opposite us, this is our period of, I'm actually piling on probably more delta V than I want at this point. We're applying more eccentricity to our orbit, I guess.
A little more enthusiasm and look at these looks off in the distance like, yeah, I'm going to bullshit again. Here we go.
Making it more and more egg-shaped, basically.
Eccentric.
There you go.
Which also means we're slowing down. So as our orbit gets bigger, our speed, again, counterintuitive, we've added energy to the system. You would think that would make you go faster, but really what it does is makes you go higher.
Yes.
Which in fact then makes you go slower.
Yeah, you ever heard the word contradiction and diction? Yeah. I think he's full of it.
NASA could probably use this to teach
it's
future
funny.
astronauts orbital mechanics.
Actually, I forgot to dump our external.
Like any astronaut actually needs to know orbital mechanics. Just saying. And if you're buying this shit,
tank. Let me do that real quick.
Man, that is a fatal error. Look at you. You are crashing.
Wait a minute.
We are crashing.
No, we're fine. It's fine. It's all fine.
You bounced off of it.
That's okay. The orbiter can do that.
This little nose cap there on the space shuttle, you just crushed it.
I think I may have scraped our tiles a little bit.
Holy cow.
Well, I punched the explosive bolts without any. I guess we could probably try to go somewhere a little bit. Let's see here. Let's see if I can give us a little bit of a step. Oh boy, hold on. Wait. There we go. We're fine. They're fine.
Yeah, so the way the space shuttle or really, the Soyuz or, spacecraft come back to Earth is you only have to change your orbital velocity by a few hundred miles an hour. So, in both the shuttle and the Soyuz cases, you fire.
He ain't buying it neither.
An engine, so you turn around backwards. So now you're going, instead of going pointing in forward, you're going pointing in backwards. Then you fire those engines to slow down, and the rest of your velocity.
Pilot on a shuttle or on a rocket. Scott. Sorry, got to mix up with his brother. They're twins.
Is removed from the spacecraft with friction in the atmosphere in the form of heat.
So I was going to try, Scott, to bring us into landing here. Our ground speed is increasing rapidly.
Well, just get us into the atmosphere.
Okay.
We can then just blow the hatch.
Done.
And we'll jump out and hopefully survive under our parachutes.
I forgot to flip us around prograde. So we're actually re-entering. This
back
is
end first?
Yeah, technically I'd
ain't good.
this an ass-end first re-entry. All right, Scott. Well, this has been an excellent demonstration.
Ass-end entry. Yeah, they're definitely fucking you.
Of why you're an astronaut and I'm not. How was that for you? How close to real life was that for you, and did you enjoy it?
It was exactly like real life. Nah, actually, I'm just kidding. It was good. It was. I think it's something that NASA could use to train like future flight controllers and astronauts a little bit more about orbital mechanics.
I wanted to give a quick shout out to Simone Riboldi of the YouTube.
I mean, literally, wouldn't NASA be like one of the people who helped write the book on that? I know. Look at that look, dude. He's like, is it time to eat? Like, get me off this set. and him. I'm not gonna say anything else, dude. That picture's like 1,000 words in it, so probably 10,000.
YouTube channel, Simon and Simon. Thank you for preparing some of the Kerbal Space Program stuff for us today. We really appreciate it. Thank you also to Squad, the Kerbal Space Program developers, for helping us out to make this demonstration happen. Much appreciated,
What
folks.
demonstration? You played a video game. Yeah. All right. This is dumb as it's ever been. Me and the mouse are disappointed. They do, don't they? Yeah, they don't care. They're getting paid, Maria. Those astronauts make more than six figures, and they're politically like that guy. He is a politician to begin with, so they picked a good one to represent NASA. What was the wife? His wife or his brother's wife? I can't remember. Yeah, she should be hung out to dry. That's just my opinion. That's not the opinion of this channel. That's my personal opinion. If you want to take it up with me, you're more than welcome to. Well, thanks for stopping in here. I've been going an hour. It's 2:12 in the morning. And I'm going to be doing a whole series next week after I get done with the orbits. I'm going to go back into the planets and show how they don't really know what the orbits really are. They have no idea, and half of it's guesswork. They use single tangent points in their diagrams to just find these things in like strategic, predictable things that they magically pull out their ass. Like, oh, this is where Venus is right now. We know this every year or every 18 months or whatever. So they'll say, oh, look, we predicted it. No, it's in the solar cycle. They already know where it is. They have a couple hundred years or not more than that of already predicted cycles with these stars and the lights in the sky and the sun and the moon. So all they got to do is reference those guides. And now, we predicted it. Yeah, sure they did. Don't forget, we're taking you $80 a year out of your paycheck. And if anybody wants to go play, I think Andrew's doing, what do you call that crap? Trivia on Discord, if you got Discord. I might try to go in there, but Geo banned me from Earth Awakening, so I can't get into Earth Awakening. I think it's where he is tonight. I can go in there and listen to it, but I can't talk. He's got me server muted. And I got to thank him and Austin Whitsitt for that. Because I just had a question for Austin when he went in there. And I started talking to a couple other people, and they realized I was going to pop a question on Whitsitt, I think. Or I was just conversing with other flat earthers that were in there to ask them questions. So they automatically just server muted my ass. Thanks, Gio. Keeping the integrity out there. And there's other people that I put to a test. I'll do some tells on that later that are in the arena that are claiming to be out for the truth, but they're out pushing their own rhetoric too. So there's no point in pushing rhetoric. You should look at the facts. They speak for themselves. And Nathan calls his rhetoric, but he's just finding out new facts and adding that to his what he calls rhetoric. But that's just his argument. So It's not really rhetoric as it goes. It's just a debate format. It's the way he can keep them in check without him bullshitting him. And they're going to like, well, what if? Statements. I just listened to like one of his old debates. He went into worldwide debates and debated all the new globe heads that are in here. And he held them to task, man. He's pretty good. Then they ended up with a what if statement at the end of their proof sheet. It's like, what if? And it's not a what if statement, it's what is. There's a difference. I like the what is part. It just defines things. It's pretty simple. And we're going to take a look at this, the dream trip one more time. Let's see how ugly this thing looks. Holy crap. See how far they are in their orbit around the Earth. It's live from the International Space Station. Let's hope it's still up and running. Let's see. Ooh, I see the land. This is like nothing like what we started off with on this thing. And it's only been like an hour. Then only stitched and pasted. Yeah, look how flat that shit looks. When do you think that there would actually be like some kind of emotion over it? Like you would notice it? Instead of like this flat cutout they got over the top of this background. I'm telling you. No beer. Oh, it changed again. Holy shit. There's parts on here moving. Why it's going 17,000 miles an hour. And there is drag on it. They do say there is. It's in a sweet spot. Nice round window to look out too. Just so you won't notice the curvature looks like shit. Nope. And we're on the other side and it's going slower now. Do you feel like you're tripping yet? I feel tripping all right. See if we can take it up to the current point. There it is. That's now. Look at that. Whoa. So how come in some shots we're doing this fast and other shots it's going real slow? I know it's changing in the height like Elon described earlier. Sure. Oh, you see what I'm saying? It's going with it. Maybe it's the speed of the film or the feed. They're doing a different frame with a different kind of camera. We've already seen this shot like 10 times since we've been looking at the live feed. Yeah. We've literally seen this. It's a loop. Holy crap. It does say it's live. I'll show you. 24/7 live from the International Space Station. Dream trips. They pieced together a whole bunch of footage from high altitude balloons or whatever they got up there. Dirigibles, balloons, zeppelins, whatever you want to call it. Amazing. Hey, Paul, how's it going? Oh, look, they're making fun of flat earthers again. I'll show you this shit. This guy took a flat earther to NASA headquarters. Sure he did. And under this stage. Click on it. Let's see what it is.
Sneaking him in. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great, but I have a lot of questions.
What he doesn't know is that he's going to be meeting an actual NASA astronaut at the end of this video. But first, we had to get through security.
Hopefully they don't ask if I'm a flat earther.
Yo, Andrew, how's it going, man?
Hi. Hello. Camera.
Doing great, man.
Did you do your trivia over on Earth Awakenings tonight?
That was yesterday.
I saw you in there earlier.
I did a couple of trivias, but
yeah, I can't go in Geo's because Geo, ever since Austin's thing, he server muted me permanently. I think. Oh, wow. I got to get a mod over on Earth Awakenings to unmute me so I can actually go in there.
Well, I'm a mod.
Oh, you wanna unmute me?
I don't know how to do that if you're not there.
Oh, I can go there later. We can do it right now if you want to.
No, it's cool. You're doing your thing.
Oh, I'm almost done, dude. I have literally caught Elon lying about orbital mechanics. He doesn't know what he's fucking talking about, and he gave a nod, like, "Oh, we really don't go to space." And he put it up in quotes too, and then he rolled his eyes, like, "In it's been an awakening, you might say, or the awakenings." Sorry, had to do it. Yeah, looking at orbits and orbital mechanics, there's so much horseshit involved in what they put out there as reality. And we've been watching the ISS station live. Although they're running a loop 24/7. You know what I'm talking about. So how's your night going?
It's all right. Got a water leak in my bathroom I had to deal with, but
Oh, nice. Yeah. I'll pause for a second.
it's always fun, right? Water leaks.
Yeah. I've had them. I lived in a house in Flagstaff, right? My sister-in-law rented us a house, right? And in the bathroom, in the master bathroom, you know what was on the floor? Just take a guess.
Linoleum.
Nope.
Please don't tell me carpet.
No, I'm going to say carpet.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So here's what happened. We
Come
went
on.
on vacation for a week, and I think one of the pipes froze underneath, and it started leaking up through the carpet, and it saturated the entire bathroom. And this is a modular home, like one of those double, triple wide ones, the big ones. It's expensive for what it is, but yeah, it had the what do you call that wood that's all glued together? Press wood. Yeah. So the entire bathroom floor fell in while I was gone.
Wow.
The carpet. I mean, if it had linoleum, it had a better chance of.
Well, I mean, it's plywood and particle board. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. So that was a beautiful construction job on such a well-built home. So I had to tear the whole floor out in the bathroom and reinforce and put actual plywood in, and I actually put in stone tile and sealed it. So that was a couple of weeks worth of work that I'll never get back, or life. Let's put it better the way. Yeah. You ever been in situations like that?
Yeah.
So I was just asking myself, who puts carpet in a? Yeah.
Well, no, actually, no. I've never been in a situation where people want to put. Why the fuck would you do that?
Well, comfort when you're going to the bathroom in the middle of the night. You don't have to worry about putting mats in your bathroom. You just walk all the way to your bathtub. And while you're in there, when you get the overspray from the shower, that water doesn't build mildew up in the padding or anything.
Yeah. So the strangest thing that I ever did in regards to like a remodel, there was this. I don't know how old she was, but she was smoking hot and very rich.
Well,
and
yeah,
remodeling a lot of her house. And electrically speaking, there's the 8-foot, 3-foot rule that we use, meaning
I know it.
that from the floor up, you can't have anything electrical around a bathtub, shower, or tub or whatever.
Yeah,
and then
that makes
3 feet out from that, again, nothing can be electrical. However, she had this jacuzzi kind of hydro massage bathtub or whatever being installed, and she also wanted to have a ceiling fan installed above her.
All right. Yeah.
I was like, and I informed her that's against the code, and I showed her the code violation for that.
Yeah.
Article 210. Anyways.
Yes.
Yeah. Branch circuits. So she also wanted to have a flat screen TV installed right there, so she could be just, I'm assuming, watching CNN or something.
Oh, why not? Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. Right. And I said, I can't do that. It's within the restrictions of the NEC. And then she found one that's actually suitable to be embedded into the wall.
This was like waterproof too.
Yeah, like all the caulking around it and stuff. So
I got you.
But it's like,
dumb. Anyways, so she had to have all this. What else did she do?
that was pretty much it. The
Yeah.
only thing she didn't ask for was for me to fuck her. I
Oh,
really
damn
wish
it.
that would. would have happened. But
yeah, maybe you would have got a piece of the pie, dude. You know, in two more ways than one, right?
yeah, I mean, pretty sure she was doing this for a certain reason. Like, and this was back in 2008 ish.
Yeah. I was listening to a debate. So just to get off topic for a minute, and you got brought up. I was listening to Nathan's debate when he went over to Riggs, and they did an advertisement for your trivia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was saying like you're a prominent figure in the Discord, as he put it, and you were doing a trivia night, and he advertised it in the middle, right before Nathan's debate with the IC Spin, Buck Sidebuster, and all that. He held them to task 33 times or 34 times actually on his usage of linear distances, and he couldn't reconcile the maps or the elevation profiles with anything. So. Yeah, it was a fun little debate. I listened to that again today. I was like just cruising through it. And they brought you up, Andrew Baker. Yeah, all right. There he is. And he's on my show, man. I feel so privileged. Go over to his trivia nights if you're on Discord. That's all I'm saying. Just advertisement. And if you got any sauce for the biscuits, bring it. It helps out.
You know what? I should probably make.
There you go.
A biscuit song.
There you go. You're thinking now. Yeah. Do your own.
Well, no, I have two friends that are musicians.
Nice.
I'm not going to do some bullshit AI.
I hear you. So write a song and actually produce the music. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll pay them for it.
Yeah.
Now, I am not a biscuit master.
Oh, why not, man? You should advertise it. I am the biscuit master.
Oh yeah. Yeah, not leaning middle. You got to go like far to one way or far the other way.
Oh, good.
That's an idea.
Yeah, do it, man. There's a couple of musicians in the audience too. Might be able to help you out, like Super.
Oh yeah,
Scott. Yeah.
I don't pay attention to audience very often.
Anyways, have you seen this little video? This guy like introduces flat earthers to like proofs of the globe.
Oh, wait a second. Hold on now. Paul's saying, wait, Andrew's a baker, not an electrician?
Yeah,
My last name is Baker. And I'm an electrician, electronics technician. Okay.
But he makes a mean biscuit though, I'm telling you.
Yeah. I'll make it. Extra gravy.
Ooh. I like good biscuits. My grandma used to make these things called angel drop biscuits. So she put a lot of butter into it. She had butter to it, and she'd make it really light, fluffy, and she would just drop it on the pan, just like a daub, like, and they just the texture and then the light and fluffy part. They're to die for, dude. Well, she's not with us anymore, but. She lived to be, I think, 89 or 90, I think. Yeah. And she was a good Catholic woman, so that she wouldn't let them embalm her. And I was in California when she died, and I actually took a trip back, got on a plane, and flew back for the funeral. And they kept her for me. They let me view her after like 3 or 4 days. And you ever seen somebody that's been not embalmed that died?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, that was her religion, man.
Military, yeah.
But my grandmother was she was a good-hearted woman, strong, mean as a cuss when she had to be.
That's a good woman right there.
Yeah. But I can tell you stories like my dad told me. He said late one night they were sitting in their room because my aunt and my dad had to share a room. We weren't exactly rich folks. My grandmother was sitting in the rocking chair at the foot of the bed, and she had a 38 snub nose in her hand, and she was polishing it.
Whoa!
I know. And she said, well, I think the kids were misbehaving that way because the thing she said was, "I brought you into this world, and I can take you out."
Yeah, as she's polishing it,
yeah,
all the bolts don't have fingerprints on them.
Well, I don't think she cared, but they flew right for a while. But my grandmother actually got committed a little while later after that, a couple of months after that, and her and my grandfather got into a fight because my grandfather got home after a bad day on the job, and she had burnt the chicken that she was cooking, and he got mad about it. He didn't want to eat burnt chicken, so he was going to go get something to eat, and he went out to the car. He was going to go pick up some dinner, and she came up behind him with a frying pan and whacked him in the head.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, they actually had her evaluated and committed in Gaston Memorial Hospital in the nut ward on the 4th floor for a little while till she, this is like within a month.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, she burned the fucking chicken. All right.
Mm-hmm.
That's a quick little hey, don't do it again.
Well, it was I think it was a verbal argument. It got a little heated. Yeah. But I mean, it didn't get to fisticuffs. But my grandmother just got mad, I guess, and grabbed the frying pan she cooked the chicken in and went to commence to go show him what he was making a mistake, like going to get dinner. Ding.
What year were your grandparents born, roughly?
Well, my grandfather was actually a sergeant in World War II. So what year was that? I think he got over there on 41 or so, 42.
Well,
Maybe.
World War II is 39 to 45 technically, but
yeah. Well, he got over. I think he got over to East Germany and to he made it to the Battle of the Bulge eventually. But yeah, so I think he was in his early 20s when he got over there. So I'd say close to 1910 or so. It's a little old fashioned compared to what we are now.
Well, it's so ironic because my grandfather also on my dad's side also joined the army when he was 16, and that's when they were allowed to lie about their age. So he joined when he was 16, and he got into the 80. I think it was the 82nd Airborne. Anyways, he came in after the invasion of Normandy.
All right.
So yeah, they were there basically, as he told me, basically just picking up bodies.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's a great thing to think about, right?
Yeah, it is. And so he didn't make it to Omaha.
Yeah. Well, from there he was infantry, but he was assigned as a truck driver.
Okay.
Like a troop transport truck driver.
So 82nd Airborne became a truck driver or bus driver.
Well, I mean, they're qualified. They're infantry, but they're qualified for airborne.
I gotcha.
I think that's how it works. I don't know. I mean, I was special operations in the military. Never jumped out of a plane. I did jump out of a helicopter a few times, but never a plane.
Yeah, I got a couple of Marine friends. One guy named Jerry. He did some cargo from C-130 jumps, some of the high altitude ones. They said that he got doped up before he did it. They would give him this drugs so he wouldn't pass out during. But it made him feel kind of weird too. I guess.
Yeah,
from that high up. Yeah.
It's not so bad once you understand how like roller coasters work. Just go on a bunch of those. After that, jumping out of anything it's just once the adrenaline goes away, it takes about 4 or 5 seconds, and then you're good. You're fine.
Nice. All right. Well, you want to take a look at this little video real quick?
Yes, sir.
Report. All right. Well, that was a great family history. Grandma was a little.
Well, the thing I was saying that was ironic. Just to finish up. Yeah, my grandpa was there after the invasion of Normandy, and then, as you were saying, your grandfather was Battle of the Bulge, and that's where my grandfather said that's where he finalized his 2 years that he was there in Germany.
Yeah,
and
that's a familiar theme with a lot of people. They go to the infantry and the army, and they ended up at the Battle of the Bulge. Like I talked to 3 people this week alone that have stories like that. Yeah,
and he said I said, well, how did you survive? He said he got out of the truck and hid underneath the truck.
That's a good way to do it.
Everyone around him was getting shot and killed. I was like, holy shit, that's fucking nuts. And you can't blame someone for that.
No. Not in that situation. I don't think it was planned out. The Battle of the Bulge was like something that wasn't really a planned out event, though, from what I could tell, and it lasted a lot longer than it should have. It was Germany's last stand, right?
Yeah, it was our last offensive and their last stand, and we already took out a lot of their airfields and their oil. They basically had very few bullets and very few things to survive, and that's when, what I believe, Hitler was flown out of the
South
country.
America. Yeah.
Yep.
That's the story I got too when I was growing up.
It's tough to say, but yeah, play the video, man.
All right, that's a good story though. I mean, it seemed like a common theme now, doesn't it? Yeah. Especially with World War II veterans.
Seems to be, but then again, I was born in '83, so I don't know.
I wasn't born in '83. I was born in '70, so I got like 13 years on you. Another like 5 years, I could have been your dad.
Well, I mean, technically, as soon as you have pubes, I think you can.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't mate that early. Like, you're probably not mature enough to handle it, or physical enough. You're not. Your body ain't got there quite yet.
When women start having their periods, they can have children.
Yeah, I know.
Sort of.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think that's when they reach their peak. I think they reach their peak probably in their early 20s. And up.
Oh, women? Oh, they start getting really horny in their early 20s. Oh yeah. I thought I was horny, and I was like, "Holy shit! Like, what's going on?"
That started for me around probably 15, 16. I started noticing it. Yeah, it's one of those things. Yeah, I think you do settle with whatever you had then. I go on. Not really sure. I haven't really found any cure for it, except other than what it is.
Why would you want a cure for being horny?
Well, some people don't like interacting with people. There are people like that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And there's antisocials out there that probably never will have sex in their lifetime. They're recluses that never even talk to people, to tell you the truth. Weird as it is.
It puts lotion on its skin.
Yeah, and that's again. Anyways, we'll see what's in the flat Earth bag.
I'm good.
Perfect. All right, and we've made it to NASA's HQ.
If this is a lie, they definitely put a lot of effort into it. I think my greatest strength is I'm open.
That reminds me of the Epcot Center, doesn't it?
I've never been, so I couldn't tell you.
I used to live down that way. My dad worked for Sony at one point in time, and they put him at Disney World. So when I was a kid, in my 6 to 7 year old time frame there, I got to go to Epcot Center and Disneyland on a regular basis because my dad worked there, and he got to meet people on the inside that gave out tickets and stuff. It was like an employee benefit. Like every weekend, we'd be over at either one of the two. It was fun. Yeah. Go to Disneyland, Disney World, both. I actually traveled from one end of the country to the other during the 70s. So I spent the years in the 70s were at Disneyland, Disney World.
Anything. I'm willing to listen, and I look for evidence.
My goal today is simple: to change his mind about the shape of the Earth by convincing him that NASA isn't fake. But as you'll see more later, he's not even full.
Yeah, we just went through that earlier.
When you start the premise of something off with like that,
yeah,
it's like, okay, now I trust you more.
Absolutely, that would be my first conclusion, dude. Like, so why are you trying to convince me of something that I can't just look at and judge for myself? You must think I'm an idiot. Thank you.
Yeah, it's like a math book that disproves math before you even start learning math.
Right? Math isn't real, Andrew. Yeah.
Keep going.
Really sure what he thinks.
I wouldn't say the Earth is flat. I would just say the Earth doesn't exist.
Okay, so he doesn't have a flat Earth, or he has an
Hold
idiot.
the fuck on. What is this, like Imagination Land or something?
You got it, buddy. Yeah, they get the real winners on shows like this, dude. I'm telling you.
Wow.
So this is what they try to make us out to be. This is what all flat earthers are. The earth doesn't exist, Andrew. What do you think about that?
Of course it doesn't exist because gravity and physics and
okay.
NASA.
You're just pulling stuff out of your ass now, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Good. The earth doesn't exist because I don't believe it exists. I believe we're in another realm. We live inside of a giant egg. How about
Well, hold
that?
on. Be fair. I'm not literally pulling it out of my ass. That's like some BDSM or something.
Okay, good. And Big Pine Saling's in here. BPSM. What does that stand for?
I don't really know. I think it has to do with like something very, very pornographic.
Yeah, I bet you.
Just like
sounds like it. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. So you see the path he's going to take to convince them. You get a meet an astronaut. We go to the Rocket Garden. We go see the space shuttle. We see SpaceX's new space shuttle, and then we get to go see the Apollo building, and then we get to meet a real astronaut. Oh yeah, buddy, this is a trip of a lifetime. This will be something that this flat earther or no earther will never forget.
Starting here in the Rocket Garden, where he began explaining his thought process.
Wernher von Braun, is that his name?
Yeah, of course.
The guy who started NASA. On his tombstone, it says one thing, Psalms something. I don't know the exact psalm.
They picked a real genius. What does Psalms 19:1 say? Anybody know?
The glory, the heavens declare the glory of God through the firmament, or something like that.
In the handiwork of his hands. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know it
word for word. Yeah, but it pretty much it said the heavens show the handiwork of God's creation, basically, and that anybody that's read the Bible or looked in any of the cosmologies would go with the biblical cosmology that the heavens declare the glory of God. So, yeah. So this guy is just one of these surface dwellers, He's just out here just exploring.
And how many views does this guy have on this one video?
I don't know. Good God. Probably over 1 million. Let's see. He's got 832K subscribers. He has 101K views on this a month ago.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So there's people watching this shit. Obviously.
So he's made about $3,000 off this one video. All right.
Yeah. Jack Gordon. Yeah. Hey, Jack. He's done a couple others. Like he actually showed where the ships actually disappear over the horizon, and they took a ship out to right where you can't see anymore with a binocular. Oh, we don't see it anymore. You went over the curve. Yeah, basically that's what he did.
Yeah, Rob Skiba did the same thing with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but he showed how it worked.
Yeah,
a cause and effect relationship. That would be kind of a scientific way to look at something, I suppose.
Keep going, man.
Oh yeah.
He quotes the line from Psalms, from the Bible, that talks about the firmament.
The word firmament he is referring to here is the term flat earthers use to describe the glass dome surrounding
No, that
our...
doesn't. That's not the... Never mind. Just shut up. That's what we live on. You got it. He nailed it.
So it is pretty peculiar that one of the first NASA leaders has this written on his tombstone.
He also, by the way, Wernher von Braun wrote a book, a fiction book, about a guy named Elon who goes to the moon.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with anything?
So Jason went deeper.
Many of the top thinkers have...
What do you think? Coincidence? Nah. I think that Wernher von Braun was predicting what was going to happen. And I think that Elon is part of this program. You agree?
I think it's very suspicious that that's on his tombstone.
Mm-hmm. And writing a book, Project Mars.
Yeah, because if someone's dead, they could do whatever the fuck they want to your tombstone. If that's even where he's buried, it could have just been like someone else.
Yeah. Well, according to what I've heard about Elon, is he actually was a Christian man. But I've also heard he was a Nazi. I mean, which one is it? I don't think Nazis and Christians go hand in hand, do they?
Actually, they do.
No? So National Socialists are Christians, maybe?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, granted, you and I are separated by a certain year, amount of years. Either way, neither one of us were alive back then.
No, I would understand we don't get the full story about what the Nazi Party really was.
Yeah. Have you ever seen The Great Story Never Told?
No, I haven't.
Oh my! All right,
I should watch it.
Oh, yeah. That's what got me down into one of the World War II rabbit holes.
Gotcha.
And then that one's like 5.5 hours long, roughly.
Wow.
I've watched it, I don't know, 10 times. It's got really good music, really good narratives, excellent resources. And then to take it a step further, Europa: The Last Battle.
Okay. Yeah, I think I've heard of this. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I've
watched a couple of documentaries on the Nazi Party, and some alternative ones too. Like I watched The Eternal Jew. It's a good documentary about the Rothschilds and their role in the whole thing.
Yeah.
And a lot of the financing.
I'm going to send you a DM with both those links. All right.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, back to now. How is convincing somebody of NASA convincing you that the Earth is something different? If this guy hasn't looked into rocketry or how it's done, supposedly, and he understands the gas laws, the behavior of, and any of the theories pertaining to it, or actually the laws, he would realize that these rockets aren't going to a vacuum. I'm just saying. So this guy has not done any real, first source research or anything at all. He just like given no Earth, as he called it, or Earth doesn't exist, lip service, whatever the hell that is.
Question if we're actually in the world or if the world is in us, in our mind.
And if the whole world is really just a magic.
He's an existentialist. He believes that he's in a simulation, maybe. What do you think? You with me so far?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was a little distracted as I'm trying to look up.
It's all right, man. That's what I'm getting out of it. This guy isn't like he's like one of those. He'll go with the flow with any explanation for whatever phenomena he'll look at, or. Okay, yeah.
Then these things that seem like coincidences across time and space can emerge. Wow.
So,
wait, in Buddhism, the Earth is flat.
So in Buddhism, the Earth is flat.
I've heard that. Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if they have like a concept of a flat Earth, or I've never heard about Buddhism necessarily. There's a lot of Taoist Buddhists that actually are flat earthers that I know of, like Eric Dubay is one of them, for instance.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, so it's a religion basically with this kid. All right.
We ask them?
Sure.
How are you? You study the Buddhist teaching, right?
Yes.
The Buddha said the Earth is flat, right? Mount Meru in the center, right? What do you think?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Have a great time.
Our next stop was to see the space shuttle, the half spaceship, half plane that was one of NASA's most impressive achievements. But I still had no idea how tense the end of this video would be.
Why is it taking so long to get back to the moon, like get a person on the moon? Because we have the technology, we have the math.
That's my question. I'm sorry. I had to say it. Not an 8-year-old's question.
Well, if someone asks me,
yeah,
why haven't you been back to Brazil in such a long time?
I don't know. What's your answer?
I've never been there before, so I can't go back.
Yeah. Well, look at this astronaut's look, man. She's giving him like, "Why are you asking me questions?"
Wait a second. This is an actual astronaut?
Yeah.
Oh,
at the end of this. Yeah. This is
Oh,
the
no.
end of this. Yeah, she looks like an astronaut, doesn't she?
Yeah, her fingers definitely look fucked up, but okay.
Yeah. This is like somebody got on set. Hey, get that old girl. Give her $50. She's gonna put the vest on her. She's gonna answer questions.
Yeah, and some homeless chick there. Here's a shower, a couple of cookies.
Yeah.
And $50. Come up.
Here's the cue card. Read off of this. There you go. Or the teleprompter, either one.
in order to get it into space, you can't just fly a plane into space, but you can take it up in a rocket. So the shuttle would go up in a rocket like this.
Interesting.
But attached to this was the plane, and then the shuttle would actually land back on Earth as a plane.
Okay, so it can get back to Earth without the rocket, but it can't go into
It lands on a runway like a plane. Obviously, you're about to see this is real. Do you think it really flew into space?
I don't know. Not just space, not just NASA. Nothing is real.
Jack, that's what you don't understand.
Have you heard of Max Planck? This guy is like the textbook of physics, right? I regard consciousness as fundamental. I regard matter.
I know who Max Planck is. So, I mean, what does this got to do with space?
Yeah, Planck's equations?
Yeah.
Nothing.
I didn't think so, man. So here we are at the origins of the so-called universe, and it's very principled.
Technically, you can say, what does 2 plus 2 have to do with space?
Yeah.
And then you just fuck around with it as much as you want. But
this guy hasn't been fooled in any flat Earth stuff. He's just been bounced around. Yeah. Okay. So they picked a winner with this one.
As derivative from consciousness. This is the top quantum, the founder of quantum physics. All right, we'll do that.
Quantum physics. Yeah, what have they got to do?
If you do need to exit, just use the doors in the front.
And why do they want to make it reusable?
To save money, of
Just
course.
save money, okay.
70 million a day is not enough, you know?
How did you get, you're very knowledgeable. How did you get so, are you a science background?
Yeah, that's right down your alley, isn't it? 70 million a day.
Oh, yeah, the things I would do for that much money.
Yeah.
Just one time.
I wouldn't lie. Never. No.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would probably hate myself for the rest of my life, but
You got to sleep at night, though. Yeah.
maybe like 1 week worth of that. And I would do some stuff that would like.
Can you live with it though, Andrew?
Yeah, exactly. Is it worth nightmares the rest of your life and like 5 days of psychiatry and addiction to pills?
Well, look at Buzz Aldrin, for instance. Look at his mental condition. Holy shit.
Yeah, that dude. Here's something I'll guarantee: is that when he dies, I think he's going to be the last Apollo survivor or something like that.
This Collins dead?
I think so.
Okay, there's still a few other ones floating around, and the one that just interviewed with Bart Sabrell, what was his name? Can't remember right off the top of my head.
That was Aldrin. Buzz Aldrin.
No, it wasn't Aldrin. No, have you seen the latest Bart Sabrell interview he did with another Apollo?
Oh no, nothing. Latest one, no.
No, yeah, he actually he said, "Well, we're here to tell you didn't go to the moon." He's like, all he could say, "You don't believe we went to the moon?" Over and over again. You don't believe we went to the moon? Well,
I believe you went to the moon.
Oh, okay.
In a piece of cardboard. Yeah, yep.
With some coat hangers and some gypsum board and an umbrella. Yeah, you made it all the way.
And an umbrella to slow you down.
No,
a reverse umbrella to make you speed up.
They do? No, in reverse. Okay.
Well, it's got to be reverse, right?
Yeah,
opposite of.
Less friction, buddy. Yeah, I'm with you. So what'd you put in chat just now?
Oh, that's the
movie?
It's not a movie. It's a documentary. Very, very well done. It's longer than I thought it was.
I'll try to grab it right quick.
Yeah, just click on it, save it. It's worth watching because a lot of people continue to use certain terminologies to their advantage.
Yeah.
It's just people with very small hats that happen to live in
those folk. Yeah.
a certain part of the country, a world.
Yeah, country, world, whatever it is.
And they're surrounded by a bunch of people that don't like them. Anyways, so they utilize this to their advantage.
Yeah.
This.
Andrew, if you want to put it back here, because I don't see it in the chat anymore.
Oh, shit.
They put it in a private chat. I'll grab it out of there.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Cool. Thanks. I don't have to go searching any further than I have.
There you go.
Yes, it's BS. You couldn't. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, buzz. Yeah, so I think there's a couple other Apollo astronauts that might still be out there kicking around. So yeah, so he kept going on about how they had 600 pounds of moon rocks that they brought back. Where do they put those on those trips back? 6 different trips, I think. And can we look at these moon rocks? Can we verify that they actually? How do we verify they're actually from the moon? What would be the one thing that would make you think that those rocks actually were from the moon? Whatever the hell they're made out of, I don't know. But that was his go-to thing during the interview. And Bart's pulling up stuff from like funny thing happened on the way to the moon, like the little the reel he got where they actually have cues. You know which one I'm talking about, right? They're blacking out the window. They actually pull off the curtains from the rest of it. Like, oh, they're really just right above in the Earth, like just right there, like this. Yeah, sun comes flying in. Yeah, that wasn't baked. Back to the No Earther. I've always wanted to be a No Earther.
This is my job. No, I have no background. I didn't graduate college.
NASA's taught me a lot.
Okay.
You know, I've been quite indoctrinated. You know what I mean?
I mean, this thing. You think it went into space?
You know, just talking to you, seeing this. I don't know. I feel like it's possible. Maybe.
Jason explained more about how he sees reality as imaginary, all occurring in one big mind.
There is no external world. When everybody thought the Earth was flat, it was more flat, let's say. As more people start to believe it to be round,
we saw it as round.
It's almost like we vote with our beliefs on how things will turn out.
So he believes there is...
Oh, yeah, that's how it works, isn't it, Andrew? Peter Pan-like, you know.
But hold on a second. Are you telling me Peter Pan isn't real?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh,
if you wish the Earth to be round, it can be round, buddy. Or you could do like Dorothy. You click your heels 3 times and the shit happens, you know. Or you could say round Earth, round Earth, round Earth in the mirror, man, and it's going to be a round Earth. And then next morning when you wake up, all your observations and everything you ever seen all your life will go out the window. You're on a sphere. You're flying through space. Yeah, just because, you know, we vote on these things. Like collectively in our consciousness. Yeah. I think it's just a belief that they keep handing people. Just what it is. And that's the chocolate drop Earth, by the way, with the frosting on the outside. Yummy.
There is no true, definite shape to the Earth. It's whatever we as a society want to see it as.
This spaceship is not real. It exists only in consciousness.
And that's an honestly interesting view of reality that I'm not even going to try to change his mind about. The key here, though, is that he still believes that NASA is for some reason trying to deceive us and make sure we all believe that it's round. And I want to convince him that even if his view of reality is true, NASA is not trying to deceive anyone.
Yeah, it's just not in their name or anything, is it?
Yeah, that one I'm not sure of.
Well, the Hebrew word nasha means to deceive or to lift.
Yeah, I've heard people say this, and I've heard even
Well, it's actually in the definition, but it's not exactly the same word neither. But they want to equivocate NASA to nasha. So
I mean, I wouldn't put it past them to.
Yeah. I mean, they do. If you look at Jack Parsons or any of the rest of those people, they are Kabbalists and Hermeticists, and they actually do believe that these names have meanings, and they're the guys that helped found this company, as far as I know. And Aleister Crowley was like their inspiration and their guide in their early careers, and the same with L. Ron Hubbard. Let's see, there's a couple other boys that were involved with this crap too. Disney. What was the other one? Warner Von Braun was
Pixar?
one of them. Yeah, Pixar. Yeah, and they have I think they have up to 12 FX studios built into NASA's compounds. Why do they need those? Yeah, I mean, if you're actually taking trips places, why would you need a special effects studio for what? Development and rocketry? I don't know. Just go on with it. Yeah.
Well, just trying to do normal, good stuff.
The thing about it, going back to that movie Armageddon, Bruce Willis and all those other guys, and as they're training, I guess they have 2 or 3 weeks to train before they go onto this
asteroid. Yeah,
asteroid fucking thing. And that's when what's his name? Steve Buscemi
Okay, yeah, I know who he is.
He's like, so what are we doing? Like, as they're training in the underwater neutral buoyancy lab. So he's like, so we're going swimming on this asteroid? What's going on?
Oh, yeah.
That's
It's the closest thing to a vacuum, the highest pressure system you can find. Yes, absolutely.
It's the complete opposite of.
No kidding. But it makes it look like they're actually in zero G, doesn't it?
It's got to be. Yeah. The best way to train is the opposite of what you know of. Like, oh, you want to learn how to play tennis? Here's a golf ball.
Yeah, there you go. It just got a smaller head on it, you know. Yeah, that's what I do.
I don't think that humans ever walked on the moon.
Tell me more. Because these people are the ones that are going to
almost guarantee that, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, and that's the thing is I don't think people ever walked on the moon. I will say no one and nothing has walked on the moon.
Yeah, and I don't see any evidence of it neither.
Also, in the private chat, I did drop that for you.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm trying to find the full version of the other one, but it's becoming difficult.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
That one it's very, very much worth watching.
Cool. All right, well, I'll make
it'll
sure
become addictive.
I'll pick it up tomorrow. Maybe we could do a viewing party and take it over to Rumble.
It's almost 7 hours.
Yeah, 7 hours. Yeah. It's like watching the director's cut of Dune.
I've only seen the original Dune. Never.
Yeah, well, the director's cut's I think 7.5 hours long.
Wow, that's
quite a movie. They left a lot out. They left a lot on the cutting floor. That's what happened.
Well, I'm just saying, I saw just the original.
The original's a good movie though. I like it. Patrick Stewart has a good role, and I forgot the guy from what was it, Northern Exposure? The actor? No, I think that's him. Can't remember his name. Is it Pierce? No,
I don't know. You got 13 years on me, man. So I don't know.
Well, I used to have the video game and I have the book. So I was a reader back when I was younger.
My one thing that I do, that I have made a confident, thing to myself,
So
is to read one book per month.
Yeah, there you go. It keeps your mind sharp, I think.
Oh yeah, and I do it as I'm going to sleep.
Yeah,
and I'm still reading like 3 different books at the same time. But right now I'm reading Law 101.
Cool.
Like just basic law stuff.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Paul gave you the actual Hebrew word if you want to look at it.
I guess.
Yeah.
I know a lot of this stuff is based on Greek.
Yeah, well, that Hebrew and Chaldean are basically what like Strong's covers. So.
All right.
And I think it's some Aramaic too, but I think that later in when Aramaic kind of got.
Well, I don't have long, so.
Yeah, you should pick up a coordinates, man. Strong's is pretty good. If you want to reference the Bible and start reading it, that's a book to read. You got to get the proper interpretation, I guess. That's what.
Which one?
Any Bible. Tyndale's not a bad Bible to read.
I don't know. I grew up Mormon originally, I think.
Oh, yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
Fuck you.
Oh, damn, man. Get back, man. I married into a Mormon family, so yeah.
Hey, Mormon chicks are horny, and they don't care about that. They want to get laid.
Oh yeah, I married one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I lost my virginity to a Mormon chick. And then after that, the Mormon thing was like our family left that, and then still started going to church. But I forget. I don't know. It was Protestant, Baptist, or I don't know what it was.
I've been in a lot of different denominations.
It was just church.
Yeah, church. Yeah. Hallelujah, Andrew.
Hallelujah. Praise God.
All right, let's get back to the
Hallelujah, God.
Amen. 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 Pass the plate, if you would.
Be going in 2 weeks, and I've met these people.
We supposedly had people on the moon in the 70s. 50 years later, we have not gone to the moon. In my lifetime, every president has said we're going to send people back to the moon. It's never happened.
But they've never been this close.
I am excited.
We should mention the reason that we're here right now, today's March 6th, is today was the day that they were supposed to launch humans to the moon, and it got delayed. So Jason here doesn't think it's ever going to happen.
But seeing the space shuttle in person did make Jason feel a little better that some of NASA wasn't lies.
Mr. Jason, are you having fun? Say yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah! I mean, this is fun. There's kids here on field trips, all learning about the indoctrination of NASA, huh?
NASA means to deceive in Hebrew.
Apparently. So at the end of this, you're going to meet an astronaut. That's coming up now. That's in like an hour. How are you feeling? What kind of questions are you going to ask?
This guy's a turd, dude. I'm going to be honest with you. Look at him. Here we go.
You should probably get a haircut before you go on camera like that, too. It's just, I mean, I like gingers. I'm kind of a ginger.
Mm-hmm.
But come on, dude. You're making yourself look like you're someone else.
Yeah. Sorry about the Mormon comment.
I don't give a shit.
Okay, good.
Mormonism is fucking stupid.
Mormon is as Mormon does, man. I'm telling you.
Mormonism as Mormons don't want to do.
Whew. Yeah, you should look. You probably know their pretty much their notion of what God is and what He does, and Lord,
they all get their own planet.
Yeah. I need one of them.
It's like it's the closest version of Judaism that Christianity has.
Oh yeah. That sounds like fun. So there's a small hats of Christianity. All right.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that out loud, but I don't think the real Hebrews.
You said it out loud.
I did. Damn it.
Whoops.
Freudian whipped. Yeah.
Freudian. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Back to the.
I mean, my number one question is, why has it taken us so long to put a person back on the moon? We taped over all the footage from the moon. So what I'm finding with you, deep inside your heart, you said you're an optimist. There's a part of you that doesn't want to accept that there are sociopaths out there.
Right.
But there are.
But what about SpaceX? Maybe seeing some of those rockets next would help change his mind. And as we were walking in, he started telling me more about how Buddhism is actually a big part of why he believes what he does.
When I asked the monks earlier, Buddha said the earth was flat. What do you think? And they just like laughed at me. But they say what the Dalai Lama and everyone says is, the only reason why the Buddha taught it was flat was because people at the time thought it was flat. So he was just saying it because he knew it was round, but that's what people say nowadays. So I have two main teachers.
That's what I get out of it. You've heard that before, Andrew? God. They need to get a real flat earther on one of these shows, man. They really do. I think that's why they do this, though. They pick out the nutcases if there is, or if it's not scripted. They'll make them look really bad too. It's defaming the whole idea. Or
well,
even
the same thing happens. I noticed this with 9/11 when the fake planes hit, and I'm gonna flat out say there was no planes, just explosions.
Okay.
And they'll interview maybe 100 people, and they'll pick out the dumbest people they possibly can. And then, did you see that happen? Did you? They're like leading questions.
Absolutely.
Did you see the giant frog that just leaped onto the top of the fucking Twin Towers and crushed it?
And they ad-lib the rest in, like, oh my God, yeah, man, no problem. Yeah. So
it'd be like a Super Mario Brothers kind of thing. If you do it enough, some people will be like, yeah. Oh, yeah, by the way,
I remember that.
Here's $100 for your interview.
Yeah, thanks. And a free donut, and you get a vaccine and around the corner.
Yeah, and there you go. Yeah, go to McDonald's, eat some humans and stuff.
Beautiful.
I think that's what happens with a lot of these type of things, is they're edited so much to the point where it's impossible for anyone to really, really know what's going on with the quote unquote news. It's not news, it's social manipulation.
Yeah. It's herd mentality. That's what they
There you go. Yeah, that's a better term.
Yeah, and he's part of the leaders here. You can tell he's just as bright as they come just by looking at him.
And my eyelids are getting pretty fucking heavy, and I'm still really hungry. So
I get you. I got to eat too, and I gotta go find a couple of things around the house before I go to sleep. So I need to get off here pretty soon. But I mean, this is interesting so far. Just to get an idea, and I'm pretty sure it's going nowhere fast. But I'll skip ahead to the astronaut interview. That's probably going to be the best part of this.
Just FYI, I'm going to give you my personal cell phone. in the.
If you want to drop it in there, I wouldn't mind it. No problem.
Well, I mean, I'll give it to anybody. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Well, I usually send out links to the show that way over text. So that all the people you see come on my show, most of them, I have their personal number and I send them a text message. So it kind of weeds out the 8 balls out there. You know what I'm saying, or the oddballs.
I mean, the worst thing that's going to happen is they're going to put my name on a list, or I get scam calls.
I get those already.
Oh, I love doing that. Here's how you avoid getting scam calls in the future.
Okay.
And it's kind of weird.
All right.
And I've watched a lot of scam callers figure out how to just waste their time. I will go on to Pornhub and just click on a random video, crank up the volume, and then put that right next to my microphone.
And just turn on the video at any point in time, yeah.
Oh yeah, I just crank it up, and then you have to, and it's live recorded too.
Oh, nice, even better.
Well,
don't they?
Damn. Oh yeah. Guess how many times I get a call back from them?
Yeah.
Never.
Very few, I'm sure. Never. Well, cool. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Put on like some. I don't even give a shit what the fucking porn is. I just click on on a picture of it, and and I just walk out and like sweep my porch or something. And then when I come back, I'm really surprised if they're still there, like within 30 seconds.
Mission accomplished, huh?
Yeah. So, anyways,
I'll send you a text so you'll have my number.
Cool.
All right, man.
I will share your number with the FBI. Just so you know
absolutely,
that, right?
Thanks, man. I'm pretty sure the FBI is really concerned about a guy making sandwiches. But I mean, if I take a trip to Antarctica, I'm pretty sure I'll go on some lists.
I'm trustworthy. Don't worry. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's somebody that's not trustworthy. They'll tell me that. Yeah.
I am the least trustworthy person you can possibly. I mean.
Now you're doing reverse psychology on me, Andrew. Quit it, man. You're gonna have me like not being able to sleep later on. I'll think they're gonna jump down my door.
Here's what's gonna happen: is I'm gonna be flying out to at some point here, maybe in a couple weeks, out to the East Coast, and I'm gonna be doing some electrical work for 2 of my friends. That is Alex Lowry and Nicole.
I know who they are. Yeah, I met them.
Okay, I'm assuming you do. Yeah,
they're buying. I get to meet them at.
And they want me to come by and do electrical work, and I said I'll come out there for free. Don't worry about it. And Nicole's like, "No, we're paying for your flight, and we're paying you." I'm like,
well, "That's nice."
I'm doing it for free, helping you out, but 6-bedroom house,
cool.
6-bedroom, 6-bath house.
Holy crap!
$700,000. Yeah, South Carolina beachfront property.
Well, I don't have that kind of money.
And it's a fairly new home too. And
that's nice.
Yeah. And I was like thinking about it, like, God damn, what the fuck am I doing in California?
You ain't making that kind of money.
Yeah, I mean, not even. Well, I could afford that here in California, but what the fuck would I do?
Beachfront in California, 6 bedrooms, 6.5 baths.
Oh, that house?
Yeah.
Beachfront property would be $8 million plus.
That's what I was thinking too. Eesh, man,
easily $8 million.
Well, when you see Lowry, tell him I said hi, and ask him when the next meetup on the plane is, because that's what they had out here in Colorado Springs. That's where I met him.
I'm only going to be there for a weekend, so it'll be like late Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then leaving sometime early Monday morning, kind of thing.
That's nice, yeah. Well,
I'll guarantee we'll do a live stream together. That way, you guys know that I'm not actually a bot, even though I am.
Oh, okay. I did a live stream with Lowry on Tinfoil Hat when I went there. They were doing live when I got there, and they put me on the stream. Like, this is Roger Little. He's a real person. When we had to shake hands and everything in front of the camera. It was just one of those moments. He's not AI.
Did you do your gang signs?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Put them up there for everybody.
The first time I met Alex and Nicole was 2023, Oktoberfest.
Oh, nice.
And, yeah, we all ate magic mushrooms together. And
that sounds like fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You weren't shooting fire out of your fingertips neither, were you? Harry, I'm just making a Mario reference because it's.
I was actually a little bit.
Yeah, nice. You ready to see what this fake astronaut's got to say? Or
Let's keep going because I'm getting tired.
Yeah, I'm getting tired too. All right, you ready? And we'll have plenty of time to talk later. Here we go.
And you control it with two. I don't fully know what he's going to ask.
Okay, question right here. Well, thank you for your service, and I'm sure you get this all the time, but why is it taking so long to get back to the moon, like a person on the moon? Because we have the technology, we have the math, and everything has improved technologically, but it's been 50 years.
Well, the main reason is it hasn't been a priority. You chose a budget. If you look at the budget percentage that was used in Apollo, it was a space race with the Russians, and they wanted to win, so they just poured unbelievable amounts of money into the Apollo program.
Okay, so you saw this coming, didn't you? Maybe.
Yeah, it's at a certain point they could probably say, yeah, we found a laptop on the moon or something.
Yeah. Would you believe it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it gets to a certain point. You're like, come on, guys, just stop fucking around. Give us our money back.
Stop trying to go to the moon. How about that? Let's just worry about here. You know what I mean?
We get enough need help. Hollywood is more productive.
Yeah. And it kind of pisses me off. You think about it, and I understand the frustration when it comes to like these black op government agencies that love to fund everything. They don't have enough budget, so we need to throw a couple more $1 billion at it. That'll solve the problem. No, that just lines their pockets. That's all it does.
Wait a second. Are you saying money actually helps deceive people? I'm sorry. Help people?
Yeah. And they don't really care how much money it takes to deceive people because they print the money. They made the whole system itself. So I mean, if they want to keep everybody, indoctrinated as they want to call it, yeah, they don't care about how much money it's going to take. Money doesn't mean anything to these people. It means something to you because it prolongs your life. It makes your life easier for you. So it's the dangling carrot. You know?
Yeah, it's a tool. It's not. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to get you on a treadmill and get running after it. Go, go, go. Make that money. Make it. Yeah, there you have it. So, yeah, it is definitely a tool. All right. What else is she going to say that's going to surprise you?
Hold on. I'm going to guess she's a lesbian.
She looks like she might be.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Toss that out there. She likes Ellen DeGeneres. All right.
Then we haven't had that budget. We can't afford big programs at the same time, so we have to do it sequential.
But shouldn't it cost a lot less because all of the math, everything was done the first time, plus the technology is so much cheaper now?
The technology is not that much cheaper because a lot of it's people.
Right.
You know, the computers are...
Technology is people.
No, wait a second.
That's what she said.
No.
You want to play it again?
No, I'm being as sarcastic.
Yeah, but so how do you equivocate the two? I don't know.
Let's pick like the most senile. Sorry, the oldest person out of shape possible. Put her on camera with a microphone and let her answer questions that are very technical that she's going to get wrong every step of the way. Let's choose her.
Yeah. Well, she's got that motherly appeal, you know. She's like your grandma. She makes the cookies and bakes the biscuits.
Oh, I knew you were going to do that. It's sort of like, you know what? I'm going to do a Don Pettit AI video of the biscuit video.
There you go. I mean, he's the most brilliant astronaut we got, dude. I'm telling
you.
Good engineering. Oh, great engineering.
Really great engineering.
You should have Trump do the intro for it.
Okay. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Those two go hand in hand.
A lot better, so they're smaller. But, you know, going to space is hard, and so we know the technology. We know how to get to space, but it's still expensive and complex. You know, the International Space Station, fortunately, is international, 22 countries. So That's how we were able to afford it. I agree with you. I wish we got.
You could have gone, right?
Yeah, I could have
People that print the money up to 22 countries are some of the most wealthiest countries on the earth. They're really worried about money.
$100 million to build, engineer, and all that.
Yeah.
And then plus another $50 billion for the actual installation, the rockets. That was one of my trivia questions a while back. I looked it up. NASA admits it, along with other space agencies, and there is zero evidence to provide that they actually built it. There's something up there.
Yeah, I know.
But what the fuck is it?
Whatever it is fooling people to think that it's in this trajectory that's going to go over a Mercator map.
Yeah, they're just flying around in
an endless.
They're eating shrimp cocktails while they're up there, and what the fuck are they doing?
Playing with gorilla suits, picking a guitar, looking out the window. Like, if I could show you out this window, I'll be doing it right now. We're looking at the Earth.
Well, you would think. Well, I would think. I've heard people make the same thing. Argument is, you have Crit Hatfield up there with a guitar. All right, maybe you need a little R&R once in a while as you're doing nothing whatsoever.
Oh, no, they're growing lettuce, and they're
space lettuce, yeah. Well,
salads.
You'd think they would be showing you more than the toilet.
Yeah, absolutely. They'd be taking you around the station. They'd be going out every port window, just doing streams daily on live. Like, look, we are in space. Here's the evidence.
Well, I would assume it would be very, very similar to like a prison. There's cameras. There's no dead angles of anything anywhere.
No. And there's no way out. There's no escape from that place as it goes. You're at the mercy of the Soyuz or whatever they're taking, or the Dragon, whatever they're going to pop up there next. Yeah, that's when you get your food, your mail call, whatever else you got going on. And the only way back home is that one trip back down. And if that fucks up, you're screwed. You're pretty much just stuck on this thing falling around the Earth. Hey, no choices, nowhere to go.
A constant barrage of unknown things.
Yeah, micrometeors that put holes in the station. But you can put your finger in it and stop the leak
and make it look just like a 1980s rock album cover.
Damn straight. Now you're getting it. Yeah, it's all about PR with this thing.
Well,
all right,
on it. Yeah. Last thing I'm going to say is, if they're going to be going to sleep, are they strapped down with like bungee cords or something?
I don't know, dude. That's a good question. I never thought about it. You got to have a harness on them, at least to keep them kind of hovering over their bed or whatnot.
And what kind of drugs are they taking? Like shitloads of like Benadryl or something?
Possibly. I mean, months at a time, dude. I mean, they're up there for that long, aren't they?
And I, as an electrician, and my background and everything else, I want them to tell me, I want them to go live on camera with me and do a 360 view of everything. And then from there, I want them to point at a cable, any cable, and tell me what it's used for.
There you go. That would make sense. And then we determine that they're actually doing what they're saying they're doing, and all the components are mounted on the outside of the said space station. The actual components. Yeah, that makes tons of sense to me.
As electricians and electronic technicians, engineers, we know that labeling is extraordinarily important.
Yeah,
they don't have any of that.
A couple of cords here and there. There's been a few of those. I've seen some.
Show me what's a circuit breaker? Can you show me where that is? And do you even know what it is?
Yeah, that's a good question. And do they run alternating current in the station, or do they run direct current? What kind of system do they have on that thing? And any of those components on the outside of that space station, any of those micrometeors might hit like a critical system that you runs your air pump or whatnot. I have no idea why they have the components that they replace on the outside of the station just for EVAs. You know why they put it there, but
God damn it, dude, we are so wrong. All hail NASA.
Yeah.
All hail fiction.
Yes. Sometimes truth is stranger than fiction, too, Andrew.
Yes.
But let's get back to this interview before.
Yes, sir.
I'm hungry too.
I legit
thinking about food, biscuits and all.
Great.
Right. I kind of have a guess of what you're gonna say. I think you think that she was a total liar.
No, I don't think so.
Really?
I liked her.
Really? I feel like you've changed some of your perspectives.
I started off loving physics and NASA.
You're saying like years ago.
Years ago, growing up, and then I just saw all these debunking videos and things to question, which I still have some questions. But after coming here and also deepening my understanding of my whole theory of reality, I see just how much consciousness went into creating these ships, these massive ships and these astronauts. So yeah, I think it's very possible that people will walk on the moon.
And do you think they did walk on the moon at any point in the past?
I would say with your diagram of the shadows and seeing the ship, I think it's possible.
All right. If you went to space right now, so do you think you'd see a sphere Earth?
After today, I would say more likely.
Okay, cool. All right, we'll have fun on the Earth.
Throw them off a cliff. These are all right.
Yep. Actually, I have a better solution.
Yeah.
I think in order to conserve the amount of rope that we use, which is like really, really cheap.
Oh yeah. Home Depot's $1.25 for nylon rope, I think, for other sports.
Well, no, just do what George Carlin said. You take the alcoholics, drug addicts, sex offenders, and the murderers, and you segregate them. No offense, you're in Colorado, or Kansas, a big square state.
With you, yeah, I'm with you so far. I remember this one.
And then, you give everyone a little bit of some, money, move them out, and then you just turn it and you build like a 35-foot wall with concertina wire all around it.
Damn, so that's hard to get through. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the Hunger Games, but it's going to cost a shitload of money, many billions of dollars to do it. But over the course of time,
we could take NASA's budget. Yeah, we could use that.
Yeah, just exactly. That'd be like 1 year of NASA's budget. I'd get rid of them. And
there
actually, create a fifth wall. NASA employees.
There you go.
Let them try to survive.
Yeah.
Give them multimeters and whatever and machine guns.
Okay. Yeah, this is going to work.
Yeah, it's like a 30-foot thick concrete wall.
Yeah, well, didn't Carlin say to make a TV show out of it too?
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, you get it sponsored by Playboy and Budweiser.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's a
sounds like a plan. Well, I'll get on the networks. I'll start sending them letters. Like
that might be a good closing kind of thing to end with.
That would be. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm down with it.
I'll find what you want.
Oh my God! Try to convince Congress of this. Let's see if we can send them a couple of letters. Think they would be up for it?
I've met some Congress. I've been to Washington D.C. twice.
Nice.
For when I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Something called Close Up, where you get to be close up to the senators and politicians, and I've been in the White House twice. I've been to all these different touristy areas.
Yeah.
And I don't trust them. I stopped trusting them back then. What the fuck is going on?
Did you wash your hands or take a long?
Oh, did I do a stink palm? I should have done a stink palm.
Oh yeah.
You know what a stink palm is?
I think I've heard of this before.
It's you go to the gym, exercise quite a bit, don't take a shower, and then from there reach under your scrotum and just do a whole wipe barehanded. and then shake someone. It's called a stink palm.
Oh yeah, nice.
That's
yeah. Sounds like a proper way to greet a senator. Yeah.
Well, I got the idea from Mallrats.
I've seen Mallrats once, but it's been a while, and it keeps popping up in my feed. Maybe I'll watch that one of these days.
Yeah, it's their. I think it's their first one. It's Jane, Silent Bob,
Yeah.
Matt Damon, Ben Affleck. That kind of thing.
Wait, you want to say goodnight to everybody? Great movie. You get a chance to watch Mallrats. But Dogma was, I think, a more thoughtful film.
Very, very good movie. Yeah, I'm not going to play the other thing.
I got you.
It's your show, but Roger, thank you very much for having me on.
Oh, no problem, Andrew.
It's been a blast. Always will be. And I'm still waiting for some people to challenge me in the electrical stuff. Wesley, I talked to Wesley today.
Yeah. You did?
Yep. And he said, no, I never challenge you on that.
Yeah.
He knows what I know. It's the other fuckhead. I'm like, all right, I'll embarrass you if you want.
Okay.
But aside from that, cheers, Roger. Have a great night. Maybe.
Excuse me, I had a sneeze. Yep. Good night, Andrew. Everybody else.
And I did put my phone number there in the private chat. So.
Yeah. Well, hats off to all the hardworking people in the world. All right. Night, everybody.
We will make America great. We will make America great again.
the rest of the thing, don't you agree? I'll try to do better next time, I swear. Night, everybody. I gotta work tomorrow. Well, at least I don't have to babysit, if you want to call it that. But as being a grandparent, I wouldn't call it babysitting. It's part of life.